You know, I think I need a new camera. This thing is really bad. But I want to show you the C major harmonizing scale. Very simple. The way I was taught it is that is a C major 7. I'll run through that real quick. That is a bar at the 3rd. Your second finger is going to be playing the 3rd string. In this case, it's going to be the B note. Your 3rd finger is going to play the 4th string. And in this case, it's going to be the G note. And then with the pinky, you're going to squeeze that down on the bottom of the 2nd string here, the 2nd string, the B string, and play the E note. So that is a C major 7. And of course, like all your other chords, you know, just move it up and down the neck. Pay attention, of course, what fret you're in, but C major 7 harmonizing scale. C major 7. Second chord is going to be again, you can play a D minor or a D minor 7. I'm going to be playing the D minor 7, or we will be playing the D minor 7. And that is the bar at the 5th, and with the 2nd finger we'll play the 2nd string, which is going to be our F note. Remember, this is D, D, E, F. That's our 3rd. It's our 3rd note. In this case, it's going to be the F, and then with the 3rd finger we'll come up to the A note. That's a D minor 7. Then we'll slide that forward to the next dot, and then we'll pull off an E minor 7. So let me blur this up for you a little bit. C major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7. Now with this form that we started with on our C major 7, we're going to reapply that right down here, one past the E. So this will create our F major 7 at the 8th fret. Then we'll slide 2 more frets into the G major 7. I'll show you a little trick here about making these major 7s like this. You could play the scale like this: the C major 7, the D minor 7, at the 5th go to the 7th, the E minor 7, and go to the 8th, with the same form we had up here for the C. Now we're at the F, because these are both majors. The C was a major, the F is a major, the G is going to be a major, and we're going to pull that off right up here. But we're not going to go like this. We're not going to use that same form. Our form is going to change a little bit. And I'll make it really simple to explain. Make a minor at the 3rd fret, and an A minor being, this being an A, pulling back the C sharp note, back to the C, It's no longer sharp. That's our third to A. Hear it? Now here's what happens, what it sounds like when we flatten that third. Every chord is the same. To go from a major to a minor scale, you have to flatten the third. That's all. That's the only difference. So with this A form that we've got, we're still looking for G major, aren't we? Let's pull this A minor up 2 frets to B minor. Now we didn't move our fingers at all. We just slid our hands up to the 3rd position. Now what we have to do to make this a G major chord is just to hit this G note. So how are you going to do that? Well, you're going to have to put your first finger up on the G note. Then you're going to use these to put into an A minor. This one, your second finger has to go, right underneath your G note on the B string. So it would be the D note right there. We're going to play the second one, D. We're going to play the root up here with our first finger. And then we have to put these 2 notes down on the next fret. That's the G note, the 3rd, and the 4th. We'll do that with these. It's just an A minor chord. Hear that? Pretty sounding chord. So that's your major form for your top low E. Okay, so we've got the C major, D minor 7, E minor 7, F major 7, G major. Here's a new form for an A minor. We'll play our top A note, and then we want to lay down the 4th string at the 5th fret. We want to bar these just like an A. We want to bar all these at the 5th, from the 4th string to the 3rd to the 2nd. That's what we're looking for right there. But we want to play again the top for the bass. This is just a C major right here. But when we drop the A on it, we change that C major over into an A minor. So we've got the G major, A minor, and I'm deadening that 5th string, the A note. I don't want that to ring out. I want to get the big fat bass up here on top. I'm going to slide 2 up to the next dot. That B minor. And I'm going to use this form again, this G major form, at the very next fret for my C major. That, in a nutshell, is C harmonizing scale, C major harmonizing scale.